Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Neff.
And today, what are we talking about?
We are talking Diddy.
Oh,
More testimony. This time, Cassie's mom is testifying that she sent Diddy $20,000.
yeah. He extorted her, it looks like.
That is insane. And also, big appearance.
By the Punisher?
By the Punisher.
The Punisher's my favorite.
Oh my
I'm going to buy his book. We'll also talk about Ronnie Radke. How do you pronounce it? Radke. You know him, don't you?
From Falling in Reverse.
Falling in Reverse, because he was involved. He was the alleged catfish who,
broke up Brittany, Furlan, and Tommy Lee.
Well, now he's talking out. He's talked to us, and he cleared some things up. We'll also talk about Chris Brown, because he's a free man in England today.
Yes, he is. Unclear if the tour is going to go on. I guess it can now, right?
The tour can go on now.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people here that have tickets that are like really concerned about it. By the way, we want to remind you guys, we are live. That is live on YouTube every morning, Monday through Friday, around like 7:40 a.m. Pacific time. Drop your comments. Let us know what you think about all these stories. Diddy, do you think he's going to get out? Let us know about the whole Brittany Furlan, catfishing, Tommy Lee drama, and then obviously Chris Brown. If you have any comments about us, drop those too, because we also like to read some of those.
Okay. To begin with, it was a big day in court for Diddy. Some interesting people gave testimony. Cassie's mum, as you said, and also the Punisher, who's
the Punisher.
Exotic dancer. So let's start with Cassie's mum.
Yep.
She testified that Diddy was so pissed off that Cassie was having some sort of thing with Kid Cudi.
Who, by the way, is going to be testifying.
Yes.
Tomorrow, as early as tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He called up Cassie's mum, basically demanded 20 grand. Otherwise, he would release the sex tapes of Cassie.
Yeah, and I mean, that's been kind of the whole insinuation this time, is that, Cassie said that she feared he was going to release all these videos of her. Because remember, when all these freak-offs were going down, Diddy was there filming, pleasuring himself, directing.
Multitasker.
And she had insinuated, I think we all kind of got the gist of what she was trying to say, but that he would be showing her these videos, almost like reminding her, like, I could release these at any time. And she said that she was scared.
Scared for her, scared
career,
about the tapes,
about everything.
but also scared about physical violence.
Right.
And so when Cassie's mum gets this call, she does it. She had to take out a home equity loan in order to pay the 20 grand to one of the richest, most powerful, most famous people in the world who was doing awful things to her daughter. She took out the money just because she feared for her safety.
The money was later returned.
It was later returned, but I mean, that's pretty crazy. And
it's horrible. It's horrible what he did to Cassie at such a young age and to her family, to everybody around her.
Also, an exotic male dancer called the Punisher talked all about, his dalliance with Diddy and Cassie.
Yeah, because they were hiring escorts, right? Hiring escorts to be a part of the freak-offs. That's basically what the FBI has said was the definition of a freak-off. It was a male escort, Cassie, and then Diddy would be watching.
Right.
And so one of the main names that people caught on to very fast was the Punisher. So he took the stand. By the way, seems like a nice guy. Seems like a normal guy. But, he said that he was first hired in 2012 when a woman called and booked him for a midnight gig at the Trump International Hotel in New York City. He says he was hired to perform a strip tease for a group of people, but when he got to the room, he said it was just Cassie in a bathrobe. Mm-hmm. He said that Diddy, he didn't know it was Diddy that was off in the corner because Diddy was covered. All you could see was his eyes.
Didn't he say he was wearing a burqa? Almost
like a burqa or a hijab. But that because this was a hotel room, on the TV, it would say welcome Diddy.
Welcome Sean Combs.
Sean Combs.
Yeah.
And he knew
That's funny.
who that was.
And
He's
that's
a
so
fan.
funny. You're trying so hard to remain anonymous, and then the TV says, welcome Sean Combs.
Yeah, so he testified about the encounters would last for hours,
Mhm.
these sexcapades, but sometimes he would run into performance issues.
Yes, it's quite interesting actually. This sex worker says he has erectile dysfunction sometimes.
Well, I mean, because you have somebody watching you.
Yeah.
That's a little different than just you being one-on-one with somebody in an intimate setting.
Right.
But when someone's watching your performance, yeah, I think that would give me anxiety. He got anxiety.
Right.
I think that would give anybody anxiety.
I believe so too. And he's even written like a bit of a memoir about it.
Yes.
In Search of Freezer Meat. That's what it's called. In Search of Freezer Meat. Because he said, what's harder than freezer meat?
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
I might read that book. It actually looks pretty good. He's an interesting dude, the Punisher.
Yes.
Okay, on to our next story. Ronnie Radke.
From Falling in Reverse. So our camera girl Jordan got him out yesterday in LA. He is doubling down on his denial of having anything to do with splitting up Tommy Lee and Brittany Furlan. And he said the FBI is involved. Here's what he had to say.
I'm actually kind of flabbergasted as well because there's multiple other girls that were involved with the same Snapchat, and I just don't want people getting tricked and duped. And so the FBI is now involved, and it's a felony. It's a crime. So yeah, it's pretty serious, I guess. It's like very obvious that it's not, like, you can obviously tell it's not real. So this one kind of like took me by surprise.
So interesting.
So crazy. So just to kind of give you the backstory. So we broke the story that Brittany Furlan and Tommy Lee, they were split up.
Right.
They're having a lot of troubles in their marriage. We have been told that one of the reasons for their divorce or impending divorce was because Tommy Lee was hitting the bottle again.
Okay.
But then it got revealed that basically what happened between Brittany and Tommy, they were talking. Brittany was telling Tommy, I've been talking to somebody else.
She said
She told Tommy.
On a romantic level, she told Tommy.
Yep.
Wow.
That she's, been talking to someone else
I didn't realize
on a
that.
romantic relationship, on a romantic level. She was seduced by somebody.
Mm.
The lead singer of Falling in Reverse, Ronnie Radke, who, by the way, huge band, like the biggest in the scene right now. He has like a song with like Jelly Roll, launched a song with Marilyn Manson. Like they're pretty big.
But so she said I was seeing someone even though she hadn't physically ever seen him?
She never physically saw him, correct. And they had been talking since like 2021. Yes.
What? This catfish put in 3 or 4 years of work with
Yep.
Brittany Furlan?
Yep. So Brittany told Tommy in private. Tommy got livid. So then how all this got exposed is Tommy went to Ronnie Radke's Instagram, DM'd him like a scathing message, like talking to my wife, like going after him. And so Ronnie Radke opens this
Oh my
DM
God.
and he's like, what the hell? He's like, this is news to me. I have not talked to her once. And he's like, however, she did follow me. I never followed back. And she's been liking all my posts, my shirtless posts.
Oh, this is so embarrassing for Brittany. I didn't realize all
So
this.
that's how it all got blown up,
Right.
was because she told Tommy. Tommy came after Ronnie. And then, Ronnie's been trying to defend himself, being like, you're talking to a Snapchat that's claiming they're me. Like anybody that knows what a catfish looks like could tell it's a catfish. And actually, you can tell.
Have you seen the catfish profile?
Yeah, because he's posted it and shown like how it's fake.
But does the
It's not verified.
So the catfish has like lots of followers though?
No, not at all.
So she just thought that this is Ronnie's like little cheeky account.
Yeah, and like this catfisher told Brittany, like, let's keep this our little secret. Like,
Oh my
I've got a
God.
girlfriend, but you're my dream girl.
I like that. Let's keep this secret.
Yeah, and so that's why, like, and then at one point she like showed up to his house and messaged him on Instagram, which is his account, being like, I'm out front. So he's seeing all these messages.
Did he come out the front?
No, it was his old address. He's
Oh
like,
my
I don't even live there anymore.
This just makes Brittany look weird.
I know, it's not great. I mean, everyone's like, why are we just glossing over the whole thing that she was like stepping out on her her husband.
With God
But look,
knows
they've
who.
been having
Issues.
issues, so we don't really know like what the status of their relationship was or whatever. But yeah, so now Ronnie Radke is like desperately trying to defend his name.
He should be stoked with this now. Like, he's not involved. It's a funny story.
Yeah, but people don't believe him because he's got like a really shady like past.
Oh, okay.
People think he's like always doing things for clout or whatever. He's like served prison time. He's
He did that for clout?
Well, I know, right? No, probably not. But people don't like him.
Yeah.
So with all this, they're like, oh, I could see him having like a burner Snapchat and seducing
interesting.
women while he has a girlfriend.
Well, great story, Charlie. I know you were heavily involved in that.
I
Well
know. I've
done.
been going through deep dives on it.
Chris Brown is a free man. He's out on bail in the UK. Cost him $6.7 million American to post bail.
Yeah,
It's a lot of money.
that is a lot of money.
So he was obviously charged after a bottle attack on some
that
producer.
happened a couple years ago where he allegedly hit a guy over the head with a alcohol bottle.
Do you think Chris Brown's going to go back and like
Perform?
not even perform? Do you think he's going to go back and for the court case? Like I could.
Oh, well, I mean, as of right now, I think he's still there. Unclear if he's going to be leaving.
I just bet that Chris Brown's the sort of guy that he'd come back to America and like, okay, extradite.
Just never go there again.
I'll never go there again.
It's crazy because he has like a tour that's kicking off. Like I mentioned, like there's some people here that are like concerned because he's going to have to cancel some dates. Things are going to get shuffled around. Like what if the whole tour gets canceled? I mean, and he's got like all this going on in Europe. But yeah, I mean, the crazy thing is that when this case happened, the original alleged incident was 2 years ago, it almost seemed like he hadn't returned to the UK, that there was a outstanding warrant for his arrest. And then 2 years later, when he came back, they're like, came and got him.
Wow.
Yeah.
What will happen? Okay, let's read out some of your comments now.
Okay, for the Diddy story, Junkyard Dog 573 said, I think you meant, let's stop all the bull crap. Let's hear the verdict. Guilty, 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 guilty.
Look, I hope so, because obviously he's a monster. Will he be found guilty of racketeering? Don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Donna Smith said, I hope he rots in prison for life. Tia said she should have been helping her daughter out of that situation.
He was.
Cassie did admit that she didn't tell her mom everything. She didn't want her mom to worry.
It's so hard. It's so hard to even get out of a normal relationship.
Right. But then when you're being threatened, your career, your life, your family,
a much more powerful, rich guy who he owns the place you live in. He owns your career. So hard to get out of.
So hard. Nikki Brown said, as a mother, I can't even begin to understand how Cassie's mom felt while speaking on the stand and having to hear detail what this monster did to her daughter. The Punisher gives Pulp Fiction vibes.
I bet you the Punisher is going to have his own movie or something now.
Yeah, or they're going to make some kind of movie or show like about this whole saga. It's crazy.
Well, definitely there's going to be like something Netflixing about the Diddy trial, but I reckon the Punisher's like a star to come out of the trial.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll have him on TMZ Live.
That would be good.
That
what
would
about
be
the
great.
TMZ pod? Better yet.
Oh, we should try to get him.
Let's get the Punisher online.
Have him punish us on,
No!
on the podcast.
No!
Punish the podcast.
No, Charlie.
Charlie. Okay, moving on to Tommy Lee, Ronnie Radke story. Sir Mel said, why get mad at the person your wife is cheating with instead of your wife? Weird behavior. I'm sure he was mad at her.
Yeah, and guys just get mad at guys as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He can't blow up Cassie's car because he probably bought her the car. So
yeah, okay. David Salvador said, wow, this is shocking and embarrassing for Brittany. I feel bad for her. Yeah, it is. I mean, she posted like some videos, some TikToks from her hotel room because she's been staying in a hotel.
Yeah.
She looks like she's going through it.
I bet she is.
Yeah. For the Chris Brown story, On the Watcher said Chris Brown is out like AOL dial-up and MySpace.
Nice one, on the watcher.
Did you have an AOL username?
AIM
AIM.
What was that?
AIM.
Was it AIM?
Yeah.
What was that thing when you used to go home from school and like just message your friends?
Yeah, AIM.
The AIM?
Yeah. Was it a different name in Australia?
I think it might have been actually.
What was your username?
Dumb dinosaurs.
That is pretty dumb.
Is that an ick?
It's very much an ick.
I had my email address was dumbdinosaurs@gmail.com.
And your MySpace name? Just Charlie Cotton?
I think so. I wasn't.
Or was it Dumb Dinosaurs again?
No, Dumb Dinosaurs was just my first email I ever had. Dumb Dinosaur.
So random.
So such a red flag.
Mine was that one blonde girl.
That one blonde girl.
One, like the number one.
Okay.
That one blonde girl.
Nice.
Girl, Gurl. A couple miscellaneous comments from you guys. Eminem said, Cotton, nothing wrong with home haircuts. My husband pays my oldest to cut his hair and shape his beard every month. Oh, that's cool. Little like in-house cosmetology school.
I just think that it's kind of a scam hairdressing.
Really?
It's just so easy.
I don't
by
know.
yourself,
There's nothing like a good cut.
I mean, yeah, if you're
And
a girl,
a bad cut,
yeah,
they're pretty different. Yeah.
like if I wanted to be like a fake blonde like you, then maybe I'll go to the hairdresser and get my hair did.
Rude.
I'm happy with just the way it is.
Just being you.
Just being me.
Unapologetically you.
If you don't like it, leave.
Ooh, Aaron. You heard it, Aaron. Rob Finn said, sup, y'all, with a little cowboy hat.
Thank you,
Oh,
Rob.
cute. Lola said, hi, C squared. I flew into LAX last weekend, hoping to catch a glimpse of Cotton.
I don't work weekends.
And you don't go out.
And I don't even go to work much. Joking. Joking.
Harvey, don't listen to this podcast, Harvey. MIA said, Charlie, your bangs finally grew out. You're looking fab as usual. Yeah, they did. Thank God. Like, never again.
Never again.
No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't figure it out.
I have always been tempted to get bangs myself. You know the guys?
That would be jarring.
No, but you know those rock stars who have like
What, I look at emo kid?
No, it looked like a rock star from the 80s.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
God.
about? I've always thought
Charlie,
about it.
I mean, if Dumb Dinosaurs wasn't bad enough, this is pretty bad.
This is pretty bad. All right. Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie.
And we'll see you guys here tomorrow.
Bye.